Thank you for coming here and doing this interview with us. You majored in English. How did that lead to your career in medicine?
Very indirectly. So I will say that when I studied literature, I really felt like it was a great privilege to be able to get a sense for what I thought are the great themes of humanity. And thinking about how you can leverage that into a career, I was more captured by the idea of the humanism part of literature and thinking about what profession really connected with people at a level that I thought was evident in literature. And interestingly, it was more what I saw through my interactions with my own family doctor that made me think, maybe it's in medicine. Maybe there you can combine humanism with a career. And so I started testing my connection to the sciences that I knew were a part of it. And frankly, I really loved the sciences. As soon as I got back into them, I thought that they were in some ways so much more easily approachable than some of the great ambiguities that you connect with in literature and the humanities.
And what drew you to your stem cell research?
Well, I was very interested in working on problems that were related to problems of cancer. And I was in training as a hematologist when my mother was diagnosed with a malignancy. And so I became very interested in trying to think not just about dealing with the individual patient, but also dealing with a larger problem. I got interested in the stem cell as really in some ways a highly creative dimension of biology, because that single cell can make all of the cells of the body. And as that biology was expanding, it was at a time in my career when I could really pursue that. And it's been something that I think is an area of great opportunity, because we're just still unearthing pieces of the biology. Applying that to patients is where we're going, and I think we'll see over the next 10 years. And it's something that is very invigorating for me to think that I can be a part of that in some small way.
So how do you think that your liberal arts education helped you win a career in science?
It's something I reflect back on almost all the time, about how lucky I am to have that deep rooting in literature and being able to sort of sift through some of the great themes that literature grapples with and that you see continually by studying how they piece together these very small bits of life and create these great narratives. I thought it was also a great way to gain insight, not just into people, but also into historic context. And I found that gave me a way of being able to interact with patients from very different backgrounds. Frankly, it's also a very easy thing to talk with people about. A lot of people have shared connections with works of literature that made it something that was always a topic of conversation when dealing with patients.
It was great talking to you, Dr. Scadden. Thank you.
Thank you.